question, that is in triangle XYZ, angle Z is 90 degree. They're talking about this angle. Given that angle X is 55 degree, that is this, that's the acute angle, and side X and Z is 12 meter, we need to calculate the length X and Y. So here I just told you guys we have to focus on three things. First is my acute angle. So here is my acute angle, that's here, that's 55 degree, and then the side given to me, that's here, XZ 12 meter. Then the side which I need to find out, that's basically XY. So what I'll do is I will consider my acute angle and I will be labeling the other parts or other sides of my right angle triangle. So if I consider this as my acute angle, then the side just in front of it is my opposite side. The side just beside this acute angle is my adjacent, and the side opposite to the right angle triangle, that's here, is the hypotenuse side, or you can say the longest side of my right angle triangle. Up, as I told you guys earlier, I'll be choosing three things. First my acute angle, then the side given to me, and then the side which I need to find out, and the other things I will just ignore. So here the ratio which actually involves the three things is basically cosine. अगर देखा जाए तो cosine वो ratio है जो इन तीनों चीज़ों को involve करता है. So here if you see, I've given the adjacent side and I need to find the hypotenuse. So cosine is the best ratio which we can use to find the hypotenuse side over here. You can see the steps over here. You can also write this step as, so here instead of writing cos angle y x z, you can write angle theta. It's okay, but you can do it the way you want to. Then here cosine is equals to adjacent upon hypotenuse. Here the adjacent is basically xz, and that is the hypotenuse basically x and y. You can, instead of writing this step, you can just go directly over here. Instead of writing x, y in place of the unknown sign, you can use any variable like x, y or z. So you can do it this way, and then we need to find the unknown over here or the unknown here. So I will need to make it alone. So we need to shuffle the things around. If I take the unknown or the x over here, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, x multiplied by cos 55 degree. Remember to put the degree sign as these are the angles you are dealing with, is equals to 12. So if I need to find the x, I need to make it alone again. So what I'll do is I have to bring the cos 55 from here to here. So here it's multiplied. When I bring it from here to here, it will be divided here now. So x is equals to 12 divided by cos 55. So now when you use a calculator, you will be getting a long answer. पहले आप ब्रैकेट में 12 टाइप करेंगे, फिर डिवाइड का साइन लगाएंगे, देन फिर अगेन ब्रैकेट एंड देन cos 55. So you'll be getting a long answer. So the standard way of keeping your answers is basically 3 significant figures. तो हमने ये बात डिस्कस की थी, लेकिन इसको दोबारा से मैं रिवाइंड करवा रही हूँ कि इफ़ यू आर आस्क्ड टू कीप योर आंसर इन 3 फिगर्स, तो जब आप लोग कैलकुलेशंस करेंगे तो आप अपना आंसर जो है 4 फिगर्स में रखेंगे. So if you are asked to keep your answer in 3 figures, you will be taking 4 figures. Then you will do your calculations. और कैलकुलेशन करने के बाद when you're done with all the calculations, then you will change your answers into 3 significant figures. You will not change your answers during the calculations. This will result in wrong answers that way. Similarly, if you are asked to keep your answer in 4 figures, then you will, when you are doing the calculations, you will take 5 figures. When you're done with the calculations, then you will change your answers into 4 significant figures. Please keep this in your mind, and if you're doing mistakes here, then you will get a wrong answer. Okay, so I hope it's clear to you guys. Then इसी तरीके से आप if you are not given the hypotenuse or if you are given the adjacent, so you're going to use cosine ratio to find any of these sides. What if you're given the opposite or the adjacent side? So what ratio will I use for it? Yes, you are thinking right, you'll be using tan ratio over here. So before we move on, I'll be clearing out my screens for you guys to look at the questions which you can do for your practice purpose. You can do this question for your practice. So let's move on. So here is the question. I know that it will be quite clear to everybody about how to calculate the unknown side of the triangle. Just keep in mind, whatever we are doing is only for right angle triangles. The sine, cos and tangent ratios are only for right angle triangles. They will not work for you can say equilateral triangle or isosceles triangle. They have a different story associated with them. So over here the question is, in triangle PQR, we are given the angle that's R. Angle R is 90 degree, and we are given the angle P, that is 42 degree, and we are given the length, that is PR. This is PR, that's PR, and we are given that length as 15 centimeter, and we need to calculate the length, that is QR. Remember to underline the keywords first. So here we are given the keyword calculate the length. So we know that the unknown side over here is actually QR. The side given to me is PR, and the acute angle, that is 42 degrees here. Remember to pick out the three things. So I have taken my three things here. That is my acute angle first, then I have my side given to me, and the third is the side which is unknown. So I'll be choosing the ratio which associates the three, but before that I need to label my sides of my triangle. So the side opposite to the acute angle is basically the opposite side. So this is the opposite side. The side just beside, और जिसको कहेंगे बिल्कुल साथ में बराबर में है acute angle के, we call it the adjacent side. And the longest side, as we know earlier, is hypotenuse. You have to focus the three things, that's acute angle, the side given to me, and the side I need to find out, and I'll be ignoring the other things here. Similarly, you'll be using the ratio, that is tan theta. Theta is equals to opposite upon adjacent. So the theta here, the acute angle is basically 42 degrees. Then 42 degrees, my opposite side is basically, I don't know it. I can either write QR, or I can label it with an unknown variable, that is X or Y or any other variable you like, divided by the adjacent, that is 15 centimeter. I need to find the X here, so I have to make it alone. I will take this 15 over there, is divided over here. When I take it over there, it's multiplied. So 15 multiplied by, you can mention it or you can just ignore it like it is done over here, tan 42 and you will get your answer. You will get a long answer in your calculator, but remember to keep your answers into three significant figures, and you will end up with your answer, that is 13.5 centimeter. Similarly, you guys can do practice questions given to you below. Let me clean the screens for you guys. So here it is. You can use these questions for your practice purpose. I hope everything is clear to you people, and remember to list down all the formulas before doing the questions in the paper. Thank you for watching my video, and don't forget to share and subscribe. And if you guys have any doubts, you can just write me at my email, that is rahaton@gmail.com. Thank you so much.